There we go. This dude's crazy.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Chilling,
Got Tron in the building.
just chilling at the crib, you know, my
Chilling,
girl and my
right?
dog.
Okay.
Yes,
What's it been,
yes.
what's it been like, just, during this whole quarantine experience?
So the funny thing about the whole thing was that like I've been hearing about the whole virus itself since January because of my girlfriend, and she was just like telling me about it. So I always was kind of like prepared for something to happen, but then I was like, it's gonna take someone major, like a big celebrity or something, to get it for us to be like,
Hmm.
okay, this is something serious that's out to spread. So like,
Hmm.
as far as the actual quarantine experience itself, I mean, we've been chilling. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just been playing
Hmm.
games, just watching movies. I mean, I've been watching. I'm an anime fan, so I've been watching like anime
Um,
shows and stuff. So I mean, it's been pretty good. I mean, we're prepared for the worst as far as like how long it's gonna be. I'm not in a hurry. Like I really don't agree with the governor right now as far as how he's
oh,
saying
right,
like I really don't agree with that. Like I really encourage everyone to just stay inside because like
right.
it's our numbers are still going up and this is
Hmm.
something it's easy to avoid. So why would you risk your
Right.
life anyways? We'll get back to it. You know what I'm saying? So
And we still
it's
haven't reached our peak yet.
yeah, it hasn't reached the peak yet. And I had a doctor's appointment via Instagram or not Instagram, via FaceTime.
Hmm.
And yeah, Kemp is insane. Someone said Kemp is insane. I had a doctor's appointment and I was just asking him, I was like, how much how much longer do you think it's gonna be, whatever? He's like, it's at least 6 months till we even find a vaccine that's gonna work with the 8 different strands and stuff. So again, it's been like overwhelming, but at the same time, like, I've still been able to go. Like, thank God, I work at this amazing home studio that
Good.
that's over in Camp
Same
Creek,
here. Same here.
right? And
Yeah.
it's not a lot of traffic or anything, so I'm still able to go in and like do my thing, and so
Hmm.
that's been like good. And then there's this one boxing gym that's pretty like empty and sanitized and stuff, and me and my padre go over there and we'll go box and stuff. So I mean, it's it sucks because I mean I feel everyone's pain and I want to go to the movies and to the mall and like that's I mean we always would like go on like fun dates every weekend. We might like go to like a hotel and just have like a dinner, you know what I'm saying, just like a restaurant
Right.
like the Sky Top or something, and then maybe hit a movie. So it's that part's kind of sucked, but at the same time it's better to be safe than sorry.
Right, absolutely. I've been catching up on TV myself. Us being in the entertainment industry, it's rare that we get to watch TV. And I'm
Just
watching
chill.
TV
Yeah.
shows. I'm
What
able
show
to,
you on right now?
you know what? I watched a show called uh Little Fires.
Little Fires. I
Yeah,
heard
Little
about that one.
Fires.
What's
Yeah.
it on? Like Hulu?
Yeah, it's on Hulu. I've been catching up on Hulu. I've been watching Insecure.
Okay, yeah,
I've
yeah.
been catching up on some TV, so I'm
Right.
enjoying just being at home and being able to catch up and chill, and not
Hmm.
always be on the go all the time. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. But I see you're sick with the drums. I see that everybody's becoming better at being something good during this quarantine time, and I see you've been sick with the drums. Have you been practicing on any other instruments besides the drums, or
Uh,
that's your thing?
um. So what's funny? I'm a drummer before any of this stuff. Like I've been drumming since I was 8, and I taught myself how to play set. Then I wanted to go into percussion like the right way, and be in the band. I was in the marching band and stuff in the worship band. So drums were my first instruments, and that's always my bread and butter. Like at the end of the day, I got really way more into my art, my
Hmm.
artist side, quote unquote. More like in college, when I had like my colleagues, like my people around me, and like we were all creating together. So it really helped. Hey, what up, King James Worthy? Yes, sir. What's good? What's good? But yeah, that's when I got more into that. So I mean, drums. See, it's funny as any other instrument. So I was learning piano theory all throughout college, and I know I'm like super rusty now. And my
Hmm.
girlfriend actually plays piano too. So I mean, that was one instrument I was thinking like maybe just depends on how long. Like that's something that I would just why not? You know what I'm saying? As far as drums go, I got some more content. Everyone was asking me, am I going to be doing videos and stuff for my YouTube? And that answer is yes. Yes, that Yes. So
Absolutely. I see the YouTube, your YouTube, the numbers are going up, captions. How what's the vibe on that right now? How has life been after you've put that whole video out and the numbers just going up? What's it been like?
man, that so just having it done, having it out was like my favorite thing because I had the idea for it ever since I
Hmm.
even had the song. So you got to keep in mind that like I recorded the song back in like June last year,
Right.
and so like I actually like I mean I had a listening party to tell exactly which song I wanted to go through with and do a
Hmm.
video for and stuff, and Captions one, and that was back in like late June, like early July or something like that. So I shot the video around February, and I mean that honestly for me it was like it was a big accomplishment for me because I know that was my whole vision put on paper.
Hmm.
I just remember putting in my notes when I was when the director asked me what exactly direction I was trying to go in because it's my
Hmm.
first video. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been
Right.
in a couple of music videos. I've been in some of
Right.
mine. I've been in like DJ Unks and like a couple other folks. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Never been my
Hmm.
videos. So like
Right.
I was like, well, I have this whole idea of like a Tron world anyway, no pun intended. It was just like I mean, I'm a huge game head, so I was like going into a different dimension and escaping the reality thing. It's like they mesmerized by the phones and stuff. It all had like the messages there that I wanted to portray,
Hmm.
and it was like we're living in a new age. This is the future, but instead of I guess shunning it, we're just embracing it,
Hmm.
and then just made it fun. So shooting it, shout out to Ben Griffin. That was a whole like movie. I was out in LA. It was 3 days, 3 days over that we shot all day. That outfit was super hot, which
Right.
I mean, but like I said, the whole thing was great. And then not so having it done, that's the biggest thing for me because now I can be releasing other music. I have other songs
Right.
lined up. I actually have this song that's about to drop soon. I can't give any dates yet, but we're doing a lot of stuff for it. We're doing a whole TikTok challenge for it. And shout
Okay.
out to my boy Shadow because he did the beat.
I'm
And
still
that's
trying to learn the captions dance.
hey, no, me too. And you know what I said? I was like, this challenge because the funny thing is that the captions challenge got popular around right before TikTok was at its like peak, and I was just now learning about it. And you got to keep in
Hmm.
mind, like I still get like captions TikToks. You know what I'm saying? But I have
Right.
TikTok ones. They'll be super
Hmm.
unique and creative. Where I'm like, oh, that's so crazy. And so like now, that's why I wanted to have this other song. Like so, other song include another challenge, but obviously one that's a little bit, I guess, simpler, so to say. But still like fun. So bringing everyone together, the whole same message, especially since
Hmm.
everyone's quarantined and we need
Right.
music. We need stuff to do. So but
Right.
that's on the way. So honestly, having captions done and being able to move to other music and focus on more singles and eventually an album. That part's that's my favorite part. And then the numbers were almost at 200,000. So
Right.
shout out to everyone been supporting. Keep running it up.
Hmm.
Got more content coming.
Right.
How my dog is just like playing with me right now. I got a little distracted.
Right. Did you have any shows lined up throughout this year?
Yes. I had
How,
five
what?
shows get canceled. I had five shows get canceled.
Wow.
I was so mad. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, how mad could I really be? You know what I'm saying? It's not, I didn't cause this. We didn't cause this.
Right.
It's not the artist's fault. It's not the venue's fault. I was performing this one thing. It was pretty special. It was John Singleton thing in LA. That was
Mm-hmm.
like May 31st, and it was gonna be perfect because it was gonna be done. And my birthday was June 2nd, and so now I'm thinking, okay. I'm about to turn 23, and I got to think about like possibly because for me, I'm very extra cautious. Like so, whenever they say it's really time to like go, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going out yet. I'm chilling. I'm chilling
Right.
until it's like you don't want to buy a 2020. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to buy the 2020 car when it first comes out. You want to wait till 2021 and wait for them to
Right.
get all the like bull crap out the way. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And you can get the right version. So that's my standpoint on this whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
if I had to have a more quarantine or whatever you call it, like birthday celebration, whatever, it's straight.
You know what? I'm. That's how I am with this whole situation. I'm like, we just need to chill throughout the whole duration of 2020 and kind of just start fresh in 2021. When this
Yep.
thing dies
Because I
down.
don't think that shows are actually able to continue Simba. Ande.
Right.
I don't think
Yeah.
they're able to continue until
Everything's been
2021.
postponed. Right. Everything's been postponed to 2021. Definitely. So, you've got new music on the way. Of course, Captions is running up. Continuously. Anything in the works as far as like acting or anything like that?
You say acting?
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to do some like voiceovers for some new like upcoming like pitch or whatever. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
oh, once hold on a second. Why didn't I do the dance? Why? Because I'm not a dancer, guys. Phil Wright did the dance. He came up with
Well,
the
they want you to
routine.
dance on live.
No, because no. Someone asked me why didn't I do the actual captions like challenge besides
Oh,
just peeking and doing a
oh,
little. I wasn't even gonna do that. That's the funnier
mm,
part. I just did that at the end because I was like, hey, I, I used to dance like back in the like I'm saying like what was it like the Whoop Rico and Walk It Out days. Like that's when I was like really up into the routines and stuff. I mean,
uh-huh.
yeah, but now I mean, I'm an instrumentalist. I'm an
Mm-hmm.
artist producer. I think that's enough. If I'm a
I'm
writer, I
looking
think
at
that's
some of the
enough.
comments. It's saying your mom killed it though. Like
Oh
she
yeah,
definitely killed it.
always,
She
always.
definitely killed
That's
it.
what I'm saying. It was. I
Definitely.
mean, that whole experience was just. That was a big move. That was a big surprise for what's this called for both of us. Cause I really just went out there for a couple days and go see her shows. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And chill with the crew for a little bit. And I remember Phil had the challenge done like a week prior. They did the whole thing, and what's this called? And and they just and it was just like it was just so what I'm saying organic. It's like, oh, okay, oh,
Mhm.
I had a flight to catch, and about to, oh, okay, let's do the challenge real quick. Oh yeah, that's right. And then I get on the plane. Of course, it was like, oh, boom. But I mean, the song wasn't even out or anything. So like, and see, that's the cool thing for me about this whole experience too, is because like now I have a basis, and now I
Mhm.
have some like I was always I mean, any kid, and I guess like in a spotlight, whatever you want to call it, it's like
Mhm.
you're kind of in that position of what do you do? You know what I'm saying? What is your
Right.
thing? And and for me, I always wanted to be in music, but I always said I wanted to be the right time where I was ready mentally, physically, as an artist, sound wise, sonically, all that stuff goes into play. Because I've been like getting all that stuff together since I was like 16, and
Mhm.
all that stuff will never be like documented because there was no records. I mean, I had beats and all that kind of stuff, but I wasn't doing like records back then. And I was just drumming too. So this Captions gave me like such a platform. Well, my EP did too, but Captions
Mhm.
gave me such like a more public platform. So now that I can go forward, I can keep creating more music, and like I got so much more stuff in store. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now I got your attention. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right. Right.
now I gotta show you guys what else I can do. So I'm just looking forward to it. Obviously,
Absolutely.
the quarantine stuff just slowed stuff down a little bit with the whole. I was really looking forward to doing like performing Captions. Like like I said, I had like 5 shows lined up, but
Mhm.
it is what it is. Everyone's
Right.
in that same. Like I was just talking to my mom, my aunt about that the other day. I was like, everyone's in a rainy day right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you're working, you're putting yourself at risk. If you're not working, you're not paying bills. It's like it's a weird situation, and no
Right.
one. I love you too. I love you too. And no one really knows. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just
Right.
encourage everyone just to stay safe. Don't
Right.
listen. I have a lot of people from Atlanta that follow me. Don't listen to our governor right now. Just he's. I feel like that's a pressure thing that someone
Right.
like him would do because I'm just leaving it up to you. People
Mhm.
are going to open. Businesses are going to open. They want to move. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People want to
Right.
move, but why
They
would
want
we
those
why would we
stimulus
risk our
checks spent.
lives exactly? Why would we risk our lives for
Right.
something that we can save, and
Exactly.
it might just be a couple more months, just to hold out. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I just
Right.
want to encourage everybody to just stay safe, over everything. You know.
We can't stress that enough. Continue to stay safe. We're gonna get out of here. Anything you want to leave the fans with and our listeners?
I just want to say thank you everybody for the support. I got much more coming. I appreciate my 7 gang always. I love you guys. Shout out to Hip Hop United. You guys for sure for the interview. I really appreciate that. As always, these are my first interview. I'm
Always.
sure we'll
Always.
have many more to come. We'll have many more to come as
Absolutely.
progress goes.
Absolutely.
And I'll keep you guys updated on what I'm doing too. So I got a couple of things I can't really talk about, but I definitely with the
Okay.
song that's on the way I can talk about. It's called Arson. TikTok challenge coming very soon. I'm getting my mixes done right now as we speak. So we got a lot of stuff in store. Everyone just stay safe. Everyone stay safe. I love you all. Oh, and add me on Xbox. I'm not on PSN. For all my gamers out there, time fly by on Xbox.
Okay. Okay. All right. All
Places.
right. Well, we do appreciate you for allowing us to check in with you today on the check in.
Yep,
Hip
yep.
Hop United, we are out. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you. God bless.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, everybody.